Okay, so the mic can go wherever as long as I'm sitting right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Not until after we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need. I still have to stand.
Yeah, perfect.
Keep close to it. Can you grab me a beer out of the top of that cold case there?
Sure can.
Because it's not a great line for Army anyway.
Hey, I didn't know you got a can crusher.
Oh my God, special, baby. That's right.
So, like I said, just gonna be loose and organic, so we'll figure it out as we go.
Do you want to have
Loose
lights
and
on?
organic.
You're gonna need lights, or you're not gonna see anything.
Oh, I forgot.
If you want to try to split that solo, what if you take the first part, so when I first go to the F, like,
Okay, for the chorus.
yeah. Pass it off to me right here. Sometimes I even like to put a break right there. You guys have the ones with the subs and everything.
Yeah, and the digital board, so you could put anything you want. Yeah, it's in there a little bit.
Okay.
I want to break into some James Brown when you did that. It's a sex machine. Better than the Rick Hornyak song. Look good on the camera, Brad.
Yeah.
I wish someone would come along and just save me.
Oh, we almost got it. We're knocking on the door. All right, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm a man on a mountainside, holding on for dear life. I wish someone would come along and just save me.
Okay.
So the person that the thing that you're mad about, get out of my life and all that, it's cigarettes.
Right. But it's written like a love song.
Yeah, it's written like you're mad at a girl.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Sometimes I'll introduce the song and tell people, I had this 18-year love affair that I had to let go of or
Perfect.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because it seems to sometimes work better to not tell people it's a song about cigarettes until
Right.
it gets to that last
Don't
verse.
give it up.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of
don't give it
people
up.
there's a lot of people that I'm sure that can relate to this. I never smoked, but from
Yeah, you kind of have it, really.
people that
Or even a bad girl.
A bad girl
Oh,
had
yeah.
it, yeah. Exactly.
Never had that.
Have all had a few of those, huh?
I had one of those bad ones, the bad one.
Did you ever meet Kristen, the one that used to have the jealousy fits and hold on to my shirt?
My last
No,
memory
I
of
don't
her,
think so.
My last memories of her is running down our road, fucking throwing something at you.
chasing your
What the
car.
fuck? Yeah,
Chasing me in the car.
Yep.
Like, because I knew that I was like, I'm so mad, I just need to get away from you, but she wouldn't let me get away from her.
Nope.
Like, the fact, the madder I got, the more I tried to get away from her. She would like hold on to my leg.
Rick Hornyak is our first official guest up here. This is just a real loose, organic, Rick called me. You called me, you said you were coming in town. I got excited because I put something out there saying, hey, we've been talking about having people up here, talking about jamming, and just we never did it.
So how do you know Rick?
So Keith, my best friend from, I think it was
So you guys were in preschool together.
3 years old or something. Yeah. His mom married Rick's dad, Rich, and so we just discovered earlier, or remembered that I was 10 years old. So.
And I would have been about 16, I think, when I first met him.
Yeah, this is going to be about you and your story. So Rick is a singer-songwriter, and I have questions for you, but if you want to give the quick, rundown, where you grew up, where you're from, how you got into music, let's talk about that stuff a little bit.
Okay, and first I want to thank both you guys I didn't know I was the official, the first guest in the barn.
Well,
I had seen other videos of you guys kind of doing your own thing up here, and it looked like a cozy spot. But
Yeah.
I'm happy we talked about it, and I'm happy to be here. But yeah, I guess like the condensed version is that I've always loved music. My mom listened to like old 50s and 60s pop music on records, so I love all that Hang On Sloopy,
Oh yeah.
Moni, just like stuff from that era. I guess that would have been early 60s pop, basically. But I always loved music, and then when I was about 13, 14, I started learning how to play guitar. Was really, really shy especially about singing in front of people. So I didn't really start playing out in front of people until I was 25 or 26. And I formed a band up here in Western Pennsylvania called Acoustic Rooster. And
That's a cool name.
yeah.
Love it.
And basically we got this good drummer in my band, and all of a sudden I heard like, oh wow, I sounded pro.
The impact, yeah.
Yeah. So we played somewhere around 50 gigs in this area when I was 26, getting ready to turn 27. And then he got this offer to go on the road with a punk band. And he left, and I was trying to like replace him, and I kind of was like basically like 2 steps back, basically. And so the long story short is that I kind of had a mentor at the time encouraging me that if I wanted to do something with my music, I needed to kind of get out of here and go to where I would be around more competition and more musicians and stuff. So I sold everything I owned, house included, all my possessions, quit the union factory job at the Resner, which is no longer there. So good thing I did it when I did. Moved to Austin, Texas, was there for 22 years, and now have played roughly in the category somewhere around 1,000 live performances, put out 3 records, and and that's it. And then my wife and little boy and I relocated to Asheville, North Carolina in June of 2023, and now I'm kind of getting back out there and doing it again, forming a new band. And
Yeah.
Nice. Well, back up to Acoustic Rooster for 1 second. How many gigs did you guys play?
I had less than 50 gigs under my belt when I moved to Austin, so I felt pretty intimidated when I first got there.
Yeah.
I went and seen some of the
Were they all with that band? Acoustic Rooster?
Did you play in any places that might still be here?
the Locust Grove.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Locust Grove. There was a place in Hubbard that I played, but I don't know if it's still here or not. And we played in Erie at a place called Herman's, I think, a couple times. Played at the Newcastle Moose. I don't know if that's still there or
I
not.
don't know.
Oh yeah, it is.
The Moose Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played there. I've got that on video. I used to videotape all my very early performances, and so I've still got a lot of that stuff on high 8.
Yeah.
Videotapes unedited,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good question. I'm trying to think back. I played at Quaker Steak and Lube. That's still here, right?
Oh yeah.
Out on the patio. Yeah, but not a lot. So I kind of left and.
Speaking of Keith, come on in.
Yeah, Keith, make an introduction for yourself, since you're the one that tied Brad and I together.
Yeah.
That's how we met. This is Keith.
Hello.
Keith's
Hello.
my stepbrother,
Hello.
friend.
Step brother.
Yeah.
Pleasant lights.
So a whole bunch of years moving to Austin.
I was in a band for 3 years called The Dealers, where it was the same 4 guys all the time, and we did like 300 gigs together all around Texas. So
Yeah.
I'd say that's where I really got my chops. So we do like a weekend in Dallas, and then a weekend in Corpus, and a weekend in Houston, then we'd be a weekend in Austin back home. But
Let's get a quick the album, the names of the albums, the records you cut.
so I've got one self-titled EP that I put out after I left The Dealers, and then I've got Marigold, which was my first full-length record. That's kind of my country record. I recorded with a bunch of Austin, hot country players like From Asleep at the Wheel and Cindy Cash Dollar, who's also on my newer record, Dandelion. Then there was a pretty big gap because of money issues and having a baby and COVID and moving to Asheville between that and my last album, which is Dandelion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. How many songs are on each one? Do you know? Are they all the same?
5, 11, and 10.
5,
But
11,
whether this is known or not, the Dandelion sessions were 16 songs, and I was pretty stubborn about like my guitar player at the time, Paul, was like, you should just pick the ones you're gonna put on the record and finish those. I was like, no, I have to finish them all.
Yeah.
So I finished, overdubbed, mixed, mastered all 16 songs, and then I had to pick what 10 I wanted to do a vinyl pressing. And so you only get 22 minutes a side, I think, for vinyl. So I had to narrow it down to 10 songs. So that's what ended up on Dandelion. So the good news about that is I've got 6 already ready to go for the next one. I could put out an EP, but I'm kind of an old school.
Yeah.
I want to do another full length
Gotta have at least
record.
10.
Yeah, Tiger Lily.
Yeah.
whatever the next flower record will be
Right.
called, I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I play some of those tunes live, but they're not released yet. They're on,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm hoping comes of this is that obviously we have people that follow the Barn Owls now, and before, the band we were in, Southern Detour. Hopefully these people around here, you were playing really close, a lot of gigs around this area. Hopefully a lot of these people share this just out of support for live music and singer-songwriters. So, do that. And
Yeah, please do that.
yeah, and
I've also played the place that you guys play here in Hubbard sometimes,
Manhattan.
the Manhattan.
Okay.
I played there once too.
Yeah, so
Not back in the Acoustic Rooster days, but more I've been bringing bands up here
yeah,
from Texas to play the area for, we'll do like a little 2-week run.
Yeah.
I've been doing that off and on.
so what's the Facebook if they want to look you up?
Rick Hornyak Music.
Rick
Yeah.
Hornyak Music.
Or if they can you can also just go right to rickhornyak.com, and there's little hyperlinks in there. If you
We'll put
stream,
some links up.
Yeah, if you stream on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, all my stuff's available on all those places.
Yeah. So if you want to support live music, support Rick. We'll set some links up on there. But check his stuff out. Check out his albums. But I do have other questions. So one, the most exciting question I have that I've been waiting so long to ask.
Uh-oh.
There has to be a crazy band story, or the craziest band story, dealing with a venue owner or a crazy woman
Oh, yeah.
or a fight or whatever. That is the juicy stuff that I want to hear about.
Well, the Locust Grove used to have bar fights where we'd be playing and a bar fight would break out, and then all of a sudden we're playing to an empty room because the entire bar goes out to the parking lot to watch the fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'd like to tell you about 2 crazy tour stories. One of them was I was putting a tour together up here in Pennsylvania, and then from here we were gonna drive across the state, had a couple gigs booked like in the Harrisburg area, and then 3 gigs booked in New York City, and then we were gonna go home. We typically back then were younger, and we would drive the 15-passenger van all the way, the whole 26 hours
Oh my God.
from Austin to here, and we would swap drivers every 3 to 4 hours, and people would just sleep in the car. So we typically, I don't like to get up early.
Yeah.
We typically would have a shove-off time about 11 a.m., right? So,
Bright and early. Baby.
Bright and early, 11 a.m. Everybody gets your
Yeah.
coffee and
Right.
eggs and bacon. But we go over to pick this this drummer that we're taking, and he will remain nameless, Neil.
Neil
He calls me that morning. I've already got this guy, Doc, at my apartment. We're getting ready to go pick him up, and then we're going to pick Brendan up, who lived in North Austin, like on the way, because that was the way we had to go. He calls me, he says, hey man, I just had a rough night last night. I'm just not quite ready. Can we do noon instead? I'm a flexible guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sure, yeah. So me and Doc probably sat down and had a cup of coffee and, just chilled for a few minutes.
11 is pretty early.
Yeah, it's an early for a musician schedule, especially if you all showered and have the van packed and ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah,
and
that's
everything,
legit. I mean, that means you'd have to get started at about 10:30.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
You have to get up at 9:30. I mean, that's not up at 5. So we get over to the Neil's practice space where he's got a storage unit with no AC, because we rehearsed over there a couple times, and mine is 100 degrees in Texas in the summertime.
Oh yeah.
We get over to his storage unit / practice space to pick him up, and he's not ready to go yet. And he's like freaking out, scratching his head, and he's arguing with me about bringing a half acoustic drum set, half electric drum set. He wants to bring his own PA. And I've done these things often enough that I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, this stuff is not all gonna fit in the van. Like, all you need is your drum set and a suitcase. That's all, go ahead and put it in the car. I'm just gonna fast forward. Oh, he also wanted to bring an ounce of weed in this Comet cleanser can that like the bottom's screwed off. And I'm thinking like, I'm not a cop, but if I pull over a band of misfit looking musician guys and I found a Comet can under the sink, I'm gonna know.
No other cleaning supplies to be found.
Right. I'm gonna know that
Not even a Brillo pad.
Right, there's not even a Brillo pad in the van or a broom or anything,
Right.
But yeah, that was another argument over, I need to bring this ounce of weed with me, and I'm like, I know lots of people that we can buy weed off of up there, just bring enough that you can smoke on the way, that's all you need, right?
Right.
So that was another big argument, but I'm gonna fast forward, and the crazy part of the story is me and Doc stood in that 100-degree blacktop parking lot for 4 hours
Oh my God.
trying to get this guy to get into the van to go on this tour.
4 hours.
4 hours. And then we finally got him in there, and then we did kind of figure, and he was a pain the entire 3-week tour, the whole time.
Have you gigged with them before?
One gig locally, and then like that was the other thing, and like sometimes you think like everything seems fine, and then you go to do something that includes an overnight type of thing, and the crazies come out.
Then it's like you're starting to date them.
Yes.
You start seeing all the ugly.
All the drama comes out.
Ugh.
But
Yeah, he's like a loud snorer. His
Yeah.
feet stink.
That wouldn't have been bad. I could have dealt with
Right.
all that. It was but anyway, yeah, 4 hours. So I was pretty livid by the time
we got the Locust Grove fist fights, which we've had lots of fist fights at shows. We were in a country rock band. We've seen many busted faces.
I'll bet.
Oh yeah.
Heavy drinking and dancing going on.
And young guys, a lot of
Were you
testosterone.
in Southern Detour as well?
For the last half of it.
Okay.
Yeah, last half. So
Were
yeah,
those the glory years, or that was the crumbling years?
those were the calmer years, but
They were calm.
there were still fights and stuff.
Oh yeah, I really do think the glory days of Southern Detour when it was young and hot, and that was probably the first 5 years.
And
You went through a lot of band members, but
Yeah.
man, it was.
And I'll just speak for me alone. I would get way too drunk.
Oh yeah, you told me that. in the
Yeah,
early days.
and I couldn't sing for shit. But I'll tell you what we brought was a party.
Mhm.
People knew it, and we played good songs, but oh my God, it was a train wreck. Just so much drinking.
But you never had to wait 4 hours to get somebody in the van to go to the gig.
That guy would
We've
be fired on the spot.
Dude, we've got so many stories. There's not enough tape on that phone, or I should say battery. But we've got so many Spinal Tap-esque stories. It's ridiculous. Not 4 hours like that, but I mean drama and.
We had some of those with the dealers where like crazy girls following us back to the hotels and stuff that weren't invited, like following the van back to
nice.
the hotel,
Yeah.
things like that.
I had a girl follow me out to my pickup truck. Didn't even know she was there, and I was loading stuff in and felt a hand. No, I'll just leave it right there.
1, 2.
Won't take you to Cincinnati. Won't take you down to Omaha. I'm tired of you being right here with me. I never said that you could come along. Won't take you down to Tallahassee. Won't won't take you to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm tired of you being right here with me. Never said that you could ride for free. I'm a man on a mountainside, holding on for dear life. I wish someone would come along and just save me. No, I have to do it on my own. Can't take you out to California. Can't take you to Oregon. I'm tired of you being right here by my side. Never said that you could come along. I'm a man on a mountainside, holding on for dear life. I wish someone would come along and just save me. No, I have to do it on my own. Cigarettes, you give my life no meaning. Take away a little more every day. Tired of you being here when I wake up. Never said that you could come along. I'm a man on a mountainside, holding on for dear life. I wish someone would come along and just save me. No, I have to do it on my own.
So I'm going to give a quick introduction. The title of that song,
The Cigarettes, the one we just played.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's just called Cigarettes.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just played it, so I'm just going to do a little reverse editing and plug this song in. What we did, you'll see it. We chopped through it. We learned it in a few minutes. We put some harmonies together. And
Thanks to Jimmy.
yes, right.
You guys are singing too.
Yeah. So
Your song.
So hopefully it comes out good, and hopefully we do it some justice, and that's one of the songs. If you want to play something else, you know, we don't have to sing, but we can play with you if you want to do another one of your songs.
Well, should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a quick little taste, and then we'll dive in.
Let me think about that, because it always helps to do with something that doesn't have a million chords in it or whatever too. But I could do that one Brand New Day that I was telling you about that I learned from the squeeze box thing.
All right,
It's mainly just G and C
we're gonna try to play along.
Yeah.
versus C, F to A minor to back to the. You could just fill on top of that. That's it. It's the Wailing beat.
That's right.
Hey, won't you wake up? Won't you make up your face to call a brand new day? Hey, I won't take up your side. Need a place to run to, not to hide. I wanna build it up, turn it all back down, leave it all behind. A brand new day, need a brand new day. Just wanna make it right one more time tonight. Brand new day. Hey, won't you wake up? Won't you make up your face to call a brand new day? And hey, I won't take up your time. Lay it on the line and go. Take it real slow. Let anybody know what you say. I don't want, I just need a little more time with you. I need a brand new day. Need a brand new day. Need a brand new day. Need a brand new day.
Should have just watched you. Thought you were looking for a. We should have.
That was just as tight as the cigarette song.
Okay.
First time through.
What first take?
Well, we didn't learn any harmonies, but I thought you were looking at me for a way out, and I was just gonna go.
No, I was just,
1, 2, 3.
the intro is kind of weird, so I was just saying like here, but it's
Awesome.
yeah.
Well-
I'm happy to come back and do this anytime. This is awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anything I should ask you? Any questions you think people, something people should know about you? Anything I didn't ask that?
Where are you playing in August? Let's go to rickhornyak.com, and right on the front page is a little widget for bands in town, and it's got all the Pennsylvania gigs listed.
Okay.
Timmy? You're Tommy Timmy?
Yeah, Pine Tuning Lake Festival on 2nd,
Okay,
Big
so-
Rail on August 3rd.
Big Rail.
on Sunday.
It's one of our favorites.
Yeah, we played
You
there.
guys are playing there soon, I think, right?
No,
We
we
played
played
there twice.
or no, it was more than that.
We played there 2 times. 3 times.
Three times,
actually,
yeah.
so far.
Well, Bill's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I talked about that. He's a club owner that gets it, but he's a musician.
He
too.
totally gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spotify, Apple Music, Rick Hornyak,
Yeah, Amazon Music.
Amazon Music. Okay.
Seems like people either use one or the other though. I use Apple Music, other people use Spotify. But I'm all branded by Apple stuff. I started with the phone, I got the laptop, I got the iPad, so
Mhm.
just they've got me. They've got me.
Yeah.
Before I drop that board. That was a good time, fellas.
You know
Thank you.
what?
Keith, I'm so glad you were here too.
Yeah, me too, though.